We brag about to go though. I hear cars going by. That's because I'm in my backyard and I'm feeling.
Have you ever thought about asking yourself the questions that you ask the love of your life? The intense questions like, what really makes you happy? What are your triggers? What are your wounds? How can I heal you? How can I pray for you? You know that person you are madly in love with? The consideration that you have for them. Have you ever thought to have that for yourself? Because I feel like we dive deep for the people that we love, but we don't want to dive deep for ourselves. We don't want to explore the depths of our souls because we actually have to feel that pain. You're willing to take on the pain of somebody else's stuff before you're willing to take on your own. And then you wonder why you don't understand yourself, why you feel so lost, so confused, because you haven't searched yourself out. You haven't fallen madly in love with you. You're looking for all this love outside of yourself when really you're the love of your life. And the minute that you make yourself the love of your life, I guarantee you will treat yourself better. You will be more patient with yourself. You will be more understanding. You will understand your triggers. And you'll be able to take better care of you because you love you. You love you like you are the love of your life.
Now let's shoot the video. Hello, gorgeous. Today I'm filming outside, as you guys can see. Okay, I love natural light, so today we're going to be filming this video out here, and I hope you guys can hear me because there are cars. My backyard is facing the highway pretty much, so yeah, there's going to be cars, going back and forth. I wanted to speak about the recently ended Love is Blind. If you guys are not on to that, if you guys are not watching it, go ahead and watch it. It's on Netflix. Catch up on it. I watch it every year. I'm obsessed. It's one of my guilty pleasures. But if you're not watching it, go ahead and watch it like I said. But most importantly, I wanted to talk about the relationship between AD and Clay, because people are throwing so much shade on Clay. And yes, what he did was really dirty. It was just really, it was low. It was not right for him to have said no to her. But he gave his reasons, and on top of that, he had been telling her all along about his fears of becoming a husband and thinking he's very inadequate and he's not going to be able to be the husband that she needs him to be. She kept validating him, which was amazing of her, but he kept telling her, so she knew. I feel like she just thought maybe they could work it out, and that's the point I'm coming to. Okay, a lot of us getting into relationships and then we think we'll figure things out when we get into it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because those little issues that you think you can put up with, trust me, when it gets into marriage, it not only escalates, but they become so much more magnified. And that's when you realize that it's not something you can put up with at all. At all. So, what I'm going to say is today, as much as Clay's getting so much hate, for saying no at the altar and all that, people need to realize and people need to recognize the fact that he spoke his heart and he always told her his fears. So I feel like they could have still dated, agreed to still be dating and figure things out, and then on their own time go to the altar when they feel ready. But wanting to get out of the show with the husband, I get that is the premise of the show, But I feel as if, most importantly, she would have found love because he does love her. You can tell he's so into her. But unfortunately, he was just not ready to be a husband, and he was very honest and open with that. What was wrong with her just giving it a year? It's not as if they had been dating for 10 plus years. No, they literally had just met. So she could have given him that time, and they could have worked through things together. And maybe after a year, if things did not work out, then nobody's going to have it against you. Nobody's going to hold it against you for walking out of a relationship that is not meant for you. But the expectation of getting out of the show with the husband, I feel like, was what put a dampen on their relationship. If only they had spoken, if only she had listened to what he was saying. We need to listen. When people are telling us things or showing us, we need to listen. We need to acknowledge instead of just thinking that we can work through it or we will cross that bridge when we get to it. I love them both separately. Like, she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And he's a handsome man. Like, he's got his shit together. You know, they're both beautiful people apart, and they would have been beautiful together. I hope that they figure out a way to come back together and make things work, hopefully. But if not, that's fine too. At the end of the day, you know, I wish them both the best of luck. But my whole premise of doing this video today was just to come on here and speak about the fact that we need to listen when people are telling us things, and we need to definitely take their word for what they're saying, because trust me. But yeah, if you haven't watched Love is Blind, go watch it. What are you waiting for? It's on Netflix. Go watch it. Catch up on, you know, all the episodes. But I feel like this season was amazing. There was a lot of as usual drama and all of that, but yeah, it was a good season. It was a really good season. If you have watched it, let's discuss down below. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think of this new cast of it. You know, people have found love on the show, permanently married, babies are coming out of the show. So I believe in the experiment. So I do believe that, yes, definitely the show does work, and it definitely is a way that you could possibly find love. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it, and then comment down below and tell me what you think of the show. Let's chat. Let's keep the conversation going. But yeah, I will speak to you guys soon in a different one. I am coming soon with something amazing, something new. So keep an eye out for that. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys, and see you on the flip side.